And we're so excited because our good friend Kimmy Seltzer is here this afternoon with some advice for all the singles out there.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. So I had no idea what this term is. You're going to talk
Right.
all about it, but it is called quantum dating. So first, tell us what quantum dating is.
I know it sounds kind of out there, haha, but it's this notion of dating is kind of an infinite amount of possibilities out there. It's not like locking into one star and saying, are you the one? It's treating all stars as something that could have something that could bring to the table in ways of learning about yourself in the process of dating. It's funny because I've been teaching this for many years, but there was never a term for it. And especially if you're a relationship person and you've never just dated for the sake of dating, this is huge.
So does this mean you're not looking for a connection, or you're just allowing it to happen if it happens, or we're just dating and moving on?
Yeah, no, it's the opposite. It's actually being very intentionally present with each connection that you make so that you're not outcome oriented. Because what happens is that a lot of people, especially if they've had some trauma or bad relationships, they're vetting for their next boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're vetting so hard that they're losing the sense of the connection and fun that's happening right there. And so instead of going in on dates and saying, are you the one? It's more about, do I like you? Can we have fun? Do we have some sort of feeling of a connection here? And by doing that, you're also paying attention to yourself. A lot of people are paying attention to the list and not what is the feeling.
That makes a lot of sense. What if you, in that moment, you feel something really strong? Do you go on the next quantum date? Do you go on the same date with the same person? Like, how does it work if you feel like that somebody is really connecting with you?
Yes and yes. It's like you go on that second date and there might be another shining star that you want to see what they bring to the table.
I like that.
And it's not this like I don't care attitude. It's more about who are you, and it's going in with a state and a mindset of curiosity and exploration. And by doing that, you also will create something that's more meaningful.
And do you also feel like this idea of almost like law of attraction, because when you're putting yourself out there, then more opportunities will come your way, right? As opposed to just like shutting yourself up. I met this one person and we're going to be together forever. No, let's see what else is out there, sister.
Exactly. And then also, and we talked about this in another segment, all the hidden fears that kind of come up. So people are vetting so hard and they're so outcome oriented that there'll be one little trigger or one little nuance that is like their ex, and they don't even give that person a chance. So, you know, kids are actually naturally good at quantum kind of dating mindset, right? They just go in and they just say, hi, who are you? Want to play? And when you have that attitude, that's when you're more open as well. Otherwise, you might be closed off and overgeneralize things that aren't necessarily true.
So for someone out there that's watching and they're in the middle of dating and they hear you say quantum dating, what would be like your very first piece of advice to them?
Well, go in with one goal when you're dating, and that is just find out something about that person that you like, and also find out something about yourself, rather than going in and saying, are you the one?
I like it.
I do too.
It just feels, and maybe it might be harder in action, but it feels like it just simplifies things a lot.
It
and
does.
I appreciate
And freeing.
that. Yeah.
It does. And when you do that, that's when all of a sudden you're finding yourself in that state of, hey, this person could have potential. This happens all the time with my clients. And because I always tell my clients, you're not allowed to get a boyfriend or girlfriend while you're like working with me for the first 3 months. But then what happens by letting go of that expectation, they all of a sudden find that person and they ask me, they're like, Kimmy, am I allowed to like go on? I'm like, you've graduated to first grade.
Oh,
you can do it now.
that's cute.
I love it.
That's amazing.
There you go, quantum dating.
Yeah,
sound of
and
it.
if you want to learn how to do it, I have a speed dating event coming up very soon. It's virtual speed dating.
Here in Denver?
No, it's virtual. If you just go to kimmyseltzer.com/Denver, you'll find it. And I set you up with 3 people, and you go on dates, quantum dating, to see and practice this whole thing of just having fun. And also you get feedback from your dates.
Ooh, feedback is so important.
Well, that's how you learn, and that's how you grow.
And in every facet of life. Kimmy Seltzer, we appreciate you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.